Hey everybody, welcome back to Prison Tycoon. Under new management, they didn't really patch much. They said they improved maintenance people behavior in a very small patch. I don't see that. I don't see the behavior really. I see them being a bit more effective, but that's only because I've went ahead and hired a whole bunch of them. We have 11 of these guys now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, and we only have a single guard. Yeah, so I'm gonna metagame the crap out of this, and I don't normally do that. Normally, I'm kind of I kind of like to try to pretend like it's real and all that, and build it realistically and stuff. But I'm not going to do that with this game because it has so many problems. It just has too many, and I think we're just gonna prove how ridiculous it is by demonstrating the problems in a way that maybe, I don't know, people can really understand. And that's by manipulating it and doing it in a way that's just like, wow, it's going to allow you to do that? Yep, it is. That kind of thing. So we're going to do things a little bit differently than we normally have in the past. And that's how we're going to play this. So staff room's going to be there. I've added a amenities room just now. And this is, I got a guitar and the bookshelf, the movie shelf here, and then some couches that never get cleaned, right? You have to mark these. This is cleaning simulator, right? You have to click things and tell them to clean it. Even the VR machine. We can't even keep our digital products clean, right? So they have to go and do this, right? Now, sometimes they'll do it. Sometimes they'll stand around and stare at it and walk away like they just did, right? And it's marked as something that has to be sold because it got too dirty. Never in my wildest dreams would I imagine a game would do that. Would tell you that if the bar goes all the way down, it has to be sold. And then, they just opt to not clean things. Yeah, so the cleaning thing is wrecked. I'm going to try my best, and I'm going to fail horribly, and I'm sorry about that. But I'm going to try my best to not make this a complaining video. And to instead just look to embrace what's here.
Some prisoners are trying to escape. All security personnel report for duty.
This is how you do this. Okay? We only need a single guard in this whole prison. This is the first of metagaming, right? We need a single guard in the whole prison. We don't need any more than that. Because when a prisoner tries to escape, all you need to do is get a guard to be in the area he's trying to dig in. That's it. He chose to dig here. And therefore, guard was here, and he stops it, right? So all you need is vision. Now, to get the thing to go red alert for you, you just have to have vision of them, right? You have to see them trying to escape. So to that end, we're going to go over into security, and we're going to place a whole bunch of these towers. We're going to place one here. Yep, right here. And we're going to place one over here. Let's call it right there. That sounds... Now, let's cover that. Right there, yep, there, and also here if it lets me, yep, right there. And maybe another one over here. Okay, so we got a bunch of these towers placed, and we're just gonna go ahead and have them all wired up because who needs guards? We don't need them. You don't need to hire them. You just need guards to see, right? Oh, you spread them out, and then they have their own little places they patrol, yeah? So do towers. And towers don't take a salary, so there you go. Salary issues with that taken care of. Very nice. I hired an extra medical person just so we can constantly make meds and handle this. But if I was really metagaming it, and I kind of am, I guess I'd fire this person. Yeah, they get a little upset when they get fired. And now we just have this person. So when there's no one sick, you work here. Okay? And when somebody gets sick, well, you work there. And that's it. That's how we're going to do it. One single medical person to take care of up to 2, 3, 4, I don't know how many sick prisoners. If we have more than that, then either they die and that's fine, or we hire another doc, whatever. Also, I should mention these maintenance workers, which are continuously failing to keep things clean. Yeah, I told you I'm gonna try, but I'm gonna fail. They're all level 2. They're all 2 stars now. I promoted all of them, even though I added, tripled the staff for cleaning. I've also upgraded them. Now, I'm not going to make them tier 3. Here's why. Tier 3 basically doubles their salary It's not quite double, but it basically doubles their salary, and you get a piddly 4% speed bump. Why in all things, holy or not, would you pay someone double for a 4% improvement in their performance? No. Health goes up, I don't care. Stamina goes up, I don't care. Speed is all I care about, and that is bull. Better to hire another one than to upgrade this guy. And you know what? That's exactly what we're going to do. So, maintenance workers. We're going to hire so many maintenance workers that, honestly, it probably would be more cost effective to simply replace the things that are busted over and over again than it would be to hire this many for the salary. But you know what? I'm going to do it anyway, because I can. Now, this promotion is worth it, because this promotion is about 150 more a month, and you get a 10% bump, 20% to stamina, and 20% to health. This is a very small amount of money for a good increase. So I like that. But to get him level 2 and go to level 3, now it's stupid. Now it's double this amount for 4%. So 2 stars for all the maintenance workers. That's what I say. We'll see how effective they actually are. I don't think it's going to be enough anyway, but it is what it is. Hey there, we got a new prisoner. I've also released some on parole. We'll see whether or not they reoffend. And to show you how that works, we've got 3 down here. I'm going to click this tiny little button. It's got the little pip. And it's going to show you parole evaluation. We have 3 prisoners that are up for parole. If they do not commit another crime, if they do not reoffend, if you will, you get this bonus. And actually, you'll get this bonus anyway. You get this bonus when you click this button. That's it, guaranteed, 100%. If they reoffend, though, then you get taxed this, or you get penalized this much. So we'll lose 500 gold if they reoffend. It's a gamble, because there's no way to tell whether or not they will reoffend. There's no percentage chance. There's no indicators whatsoever, whether they're good or bad or whatever. It does not matter, okay? He has a lot of a temper, so maybe he will reoffend. I don't know. I still get the money, and it's worth it, because if it's RNG based, then hey, maybe you roll good and you get to keep $4,000. If you roll bad, you lose 500. It's worth it. So I hit the button. This parole evaluation is even different. It's even more in your favor, because this person, same thing, can't tell whether they're going to do it or not. There's nothing that indicates any chances percentage-wise, like Prison Architect does. No. Yeah, it's just what it is. But this rehabilitation bonus, look, you get more money than the penalty. This is guaranteed to pay me. Like, this is just a flat out no risk. Take it. And then this one here is a lot lower rehabilitation bonus, mostly because he's not rehabilitated. He's up for parole, but we didn't treat his condition, so we get less. We can hold off on that one. Okay, so speaking of holding off on that one, all of these cells, my maintenance workers are constantly holding off on cleaning them. Isn't that nice? We're gonna have to mark them all manually for cleaning. This is cleaning simulator is what this is. We're just gonna click things and tell them to clean them. Whether they do it or not is entirely up to them, I guess. We let this person go on parole, right? She's gonna walk out of here with street clothes, such as it is. We'll see how well that works. I'm gonna add some more things for prestige, because it looks like we need like 57,000 more prestige to do this. So let's add some outdoorsy stuff, I guess. We'll use the outdoor statue. 12,000, but it gives us 3,000 prestige. I like it. And this is like the hands that are going to grab you. Yeah, I like it. Put that right there by the door. When they walk through here, they'll be like, oh yeah, that's the kind of place this is. We're going to do the pumpkins too. Place it right there. How about this little garden gnome watching over them? Yes, he's patrolling this. He's watching over it. I like it. Okay. You know what? Basketball court's kind of cool too. We could place it in the gym, but it doesn't need to be in the gym. It can actually be way out in the open. I like that. It puts it right by this tower. So we're just going to place this right here. This space is too small to build a building in. I can't build here anyway, unless I delete the gym. So whatever. What I can do though is expand land. I'm not entirely sure why I would want to do that though, because that's going to give prisoners a higher chance to escape. It gives them more surface area to work in, but it also allows me to build a much bigger facility and have more cells. The thing is, we kind of don't need more cells. Hang on, this guy's a sociopath. We'll drop him here first, and then we'll assign him to a cell. I guess it doesn't matter. This one. Can you get your treatment though? Is it time for treatment? Yeah, there you go. So this stuff, they can, multiple people can work this at once, which is kind of nice. But in order to build, in order to get more facilities and stuff, I have to expand. So let's take a look. 10,000 for this one, 10,000 for this one. If I expand this big, now I have a ton more surface area to work with. It also means it opens up for these guys to be able to escape much easier. So let's create a big building. I'm talking massive, all right? We need a big building. Oh, good. There's a max size to a building too. Why wouldn't there be? How restrictive can we make? How restrictive can we make this game? Well, let's put a maximum size on their building efforts too. Okay, cool. I guess we'll come down. I'll just make another facility here. Looks like it's gonna be like this. I'm trying to figure out how big I want it though. So the cells are gonna be the 2x1, the 1x2, whatever you want to call it. Then there's a hallway. Then we come down and down again, and those are 2 cells. Okay. Then we're gonna come down again, and then a hallway, and then down. So right here should be where I want this, I think. Let's test it. So big building, we put another door here for the cell block. And then we're gonna hook that up. You know, we could probably go through the middle here because I got all these other cells I wanna hook up to the same grid. So this might work out. However, I'm gonna do it like this a little bit though. I'm gonna come from the middle of these cells and carry it over to here because that'll give me my first block of cells fully integrated into that circuit. And I'm all right with that. So we'll come in here. We'll have some more cells. We'll go 1. Can't copy them, though. That's the problem. And actually, I'm spending too much money now. So more likely, I should probably just keep this the way it is. But I'm trying to remove surface area that they can escape in. So it's worth creating the building just to limit how much room they have to escape. I think I'm going to leave this area open like it's a yard of some kind. So we'll kind of come in and maybe we'll go about like this. Looks like 1, 2, hallway, 1, 2. We could do some other stuff in this too. Yeah, maybe we come over like this. I'm gonna leave that other area right there outdoors. So 1, 2, hallway, 1, 2, 1, 2, hallway, 1, 2. So this is another cell block, right? And we can place the door there, and we're gonna hook it up to power. I think we'll just take that power. Yeah, we'll take the power and drag it across from here, I guess. We'll use it. It'll definitely get used. Okay, so that's my money spend for the day. Again, reducing the surface area that they can escape in while simultaneously setting up additional cells and spending a boatload of cash in the process. So security, big old towers. Let's make sure that this stuff is watching over the land, yeah. We'll have you be, I guess, here. And then another one can be, let's put it just like this. Yeah, right about there should be good. And then one more down this way just to keep an eye on this part. Okay, and then we want to hook it up to power like that. And one more, hook it up to power. Actually, it looks like there's 2 more, so let's go like that. Okay, there we go. So we have eyes on all outdoor places. There's a few gaps, like, you know, running back here and stuff. But if I see a prisoner back here, I know where they are. And the thing about this is that we only have 1 guard, right? You might think that's not a lot. But like I said, when you see an escape, you only need to just drag the guy on top of the prisoner. And that's it. You know, drag him on top of the prisoner and they don't escape. It's really that easy. It's because of how they've made the system, because of how they built the game, that is legitimately the best strategy. Well, yeah, I'm just gonna not sugarcoat it. It's pretty silly. It's really silly. Let's edit this. I have 19,000 left. I'd like to expand this building, and we'll bring it out to about here, I guess. I don't want to have a bunch of 1-2 rooms. Yeah, probably about this is better. And then I have to bring that up So I get rid of the... you know what? Let's wait on this. It's fine. Let's just wait on this. Because I don't need extra facilities right now. I could probably use a couple more tables. Just because there's, room for people to sit. We'll put a couple more tables down. Let them get their stuff in order. Kitchens stuff-wise, we can replace this. So I'm going to say, hey, this. Goodbye. Cooking stove is gone. And we're going to replace this with the big stove. Here. Wait, are you serious? You have to have this cooking stove? But I've added a better one. Apparently this specific one is required. Okay. Well, that's not good. That's whatever. Hopefully they'll at least use the better ones. I feel like that's a bit of an oversight. We could do a food shelf over here. Just kind of keep people using stuff like this. I spent like $90,000 today. Imported fruit shelf, sure. What else can we do? Cooking counter. Oh yeah, we got to dress this up, make it look good. As good as we can anyway. We'll put the counter on this side here. All right, we'll just leave it like that for now because I'm kind of out of money. Give them a window. Okay. In fact, why don't we give everybody a window? It's worth prestige, right? And that's what this game is all about. Earn the prestige.
A bus of new prisoners has just arrived. I don't think it will be the last.
I don't think it will be either. Nope. All right, so what do we got? I really wish you could receive more than one prisoner at a time, but because of how much you make with a single prisoner and how little, I guess, little work they require of you. Oh, look at this place. It's a goddamn disaster. All right, hold on. Clean this. Yeah, you're already marking this to be clean, but I feel like this will just be sold. What it says, this object will be sold. Yet I don't think it actually gets sold. I think they may actually clean it. Yeah. Yeah, they're going to clean it instead of selling it. So there you go. So it just takes a bit, right, for them to actually do their job. And you got to have a whole lot of them for them to actually be able to clean it. I think the cycles, the maintenance cycles for objects and stuff needs to be increased. I think it needs to be bigger than it is or longer than it is. We got a compulsive gambler and an alcoholic. Alcoholism first into here, please. There we go. And this desk will need to be sold and replaced. So we are going to go ahead and do that. Right, like this. There we go. Why are you not assigned to therapy? I assigned you here. That's why I placed you here. There we go. Okay. So we got therapy happening here. Cleaning staff everywhere. I might need another one. And then I've added a lot of sofas because these guys love sitting in them. It's kind of all they do all day is sit in sofas. And then, you know what? Work happy. Be happy when you go to work, okay? $5,000 left. Let's give them... I think I need trash bins kind of everywhere. It's difficult to really keep every room clean because they just don't like throwing things in trash bins. So we're going to make sure trash bins are everywhere. And I'm using the expensive ones because they add more prestige, right? This desk needs to be replaced. I mean, it looks terrible. It says it looks good. Cleanliness level seems up. It says it's in good working condition, but it just looks bad. It just looks like it's a swamp, right? Oh, also, we discovered that they will only ever use one bathroom at a time. One bathroom stall at a time in these bathrooms. So, it makes no sense to have more than one in there. Likewise, we can add another just to give increased capacity for it. Now I'm spending even more money. Actually, I can barely afford this. So there we go. Probably can't even afford to connect it to power. At 46? Ooh, is that enough? Yep, barely. Okay, I got 26 bucks left. I spent like 100 grand today. There it is. This is our new prison, okay? Such as it is, this is the place to be. Where we manually tell our staff to clean things. Yep, all the staff. Tomorrow, I'll hire probably another 5 or 6 maintenance workers. The important thing is that I always know where my guard is. So I kind of wish I could hotkey him. I realize that's a really niche need, kind of only facilitated by those who want to metagame this. But yeah, one single guard is going to keep everyone safe and everyone contained. And yeah, because we'll just make it work. With all these towers, we can see most of the outdoors. So if anyone's going to go dig and run and dig, you know, plus we'll see an icon above their head when they're running. And we got a camera right here. So if they come out of their cell block to try to escape, we'll see them right here. That triggers the notification that there's a breakout. And then we just watch them, right? If they go this way, we'll see them here. If they go this way, we'll see them here. It's only if they try to go back here. Then I can't see them very well. But like, what are you supposed to do? Have guards watch these tiny little things and pay them to do it? Gross. I'm not going to do that. No way. I'm going to use that guard salary from all those ones that I fired to just pay more maintenance workers, because that's the best way to go about it and doing it. Yep. Okay, let's let this run to the next day, I guess. We're making we're making more power than we need, still making more water than we need, tons more food than we need, and lots more medical. So really the only constraint at this point is prestige growth and the money, which requires the day to run by. So we'll go ahead and get the day running. If anyone tries to escape, this one has 3 different disorders. We'll start with anger, then we'll move on to jealousy and aggression. I know, I'm gonna make that joke over and over again. I'm telling you. Yep. So he's in. Good. Again, I wish I could receive 2, 3, 4 prisoners at a time. It would make the need for a larger prison there. Oh, look, we have these lights that are shining on the outside of the buildings, but no lights out here. No, why would we want to do that? Absolutely not. We have 513 bucks. Can we spend it? How about some outdoor lighting? No, that's 1,800, so that's going to be a big old pass on that. We do have some lighting going through here, and this looks pretty good, actually. I like these little lights. They work pretty well. They use a lot of power, but they work pretty well. And these guys do seem to like this amenities room, so they're having a good time. Whether they're going to reoffend or not, I don't know. Let's take a look at this. Parole evaluation. We did a little bit of damage on this, but I think we should probably do a lot more before we get this guy. I'm going to deny him. And we'll see. I'll just straight up deny him and see what he does. Maybe he'll get mad and try to escape. We will be ready with our staff member, Armando. Which I don't even need to keep track of where he is. I just look him up in this list, click here, and then just go. So like at nighttime, I can basically just keep it in this view. It will always highlight where Armando is. And we'll be ready to drag him whenever we need to combat escapes. If there are escapes. It's kind of, I don't know. Like, did they playtest this? The legitimate question, did they playtest this before they released the game? And look at this and go, I wonder if this can be, if our system of how to capture prisoners is, I wonder if this is going to encourage them to just have a single guard for the entire facility. I think we will. We're going to have a successful prison. Huge prison. Successful prison. And we're going to do so with just Armando. He is going to be the best. Armando, the single 2-star guard. Because I'm too cheap to pay him double that to be 4% faster at his job. Like, God. Who wants to do that? Who's going to pay you double for 4% increase in performance? Imagine going to work and your boss gives you terms, right? Hey, hang on, there's a person with low health here. Stick him in there and go treat him. Imagine you are going to your job and your boss comes to you, right? And says, all right, I've decided I'm going to double your salary. In exchange, I want you to make sure that when we do your performance reports and we see how many sales you've gotten, or when we see your output, whatever the job is, right? I want to see a 4% increase in productivity from you. You're just like, yes, ma'am. Like, absolutely. Of course. What a great deal. Okay, monthly report is done. We're going to accept incoming prisoners again. Look at this. We generated 3 times the food need. Purchased a ton of objects, did a whole bunch of stuff. We spent 101,000. Yeah, man, I was rolling in the dough. You know it. March 1986 coming in. We're going to get paid for the prisoners. We're going to see whether or not people escaped. We also have somebody else eligible for parole. And again, it's like, his name is Simba. And he was very shy and quiet. If fondness for romantic literature might improve his life. He was called the Mugger before. But again, 0, 0, 0. Like, this is like whatever, right? There's no indication whatsoever if he's going to reoffend. There's no way to know. All I know is that we get $5,000 for rehabilitating him early. And we can do that. I'm not sure why it's called concede, but okay. And then if he reoffends, we get fined a lower amount than we received anyway, so whatever. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And then here's the parole's result. Get 2,000. Oh, interesting. Oh, never mind. So you don't get the money right away. So why was I getting money before then? Oh, that's interesting. I thought for sure I was getting the money right away when I hit that button before. But now I'm getting hit for her, right? I'm gonna get fined for her. So it goes up big time. And that's for, you know, our prisoners and stuff. We're getting paid for the prisoners too. But like, look at this. We got 20 grand now. It's easy. Yeah, easy game. All right, so we don't need these buildings, and I have no idea why they're dirty.
Time to work.
Is there any way at all to like restrict people from entering here? Because these buildings are enormous and they're all super filthy already. Gosh, like, how do you even get stuff into here? Why are you eating apples in here anyway? Served a sentence that will now be released. Good, we have some end of sentence people. Get out of here. I don't think we're ever gonna fill this prison. I mean, with the number of people getting parole and, you know, the boss only bringing one person at a time, I don't think, prove me wrong, game. How are we gonna fill this prison? Okay, we got a new prisoner here, and his name is Ludwig. And he's a very angry person. Very angry. Yeah, Ludwig. Go get yourself trained up. Get yourself reading some books. Yep. Looks like we need even more in this therapy room. Can I adjust where this is, please? Let's flip this over and put it here. Yeah, we'll put it... Let's put it right here. A little bit over, and then we can spend a little bit extra on a sophisticated armoire, whatever the heck that's called. Actually, why don't we put you over here? Stick you here. So the prisoners are on the outside, and maybe this cart can actually just go... No, it can go in front of the desk. I mean, I don't have a problem with that, I guess. If I can fit one more of these in here, then that's fine with me. We have a lot of angry people. So angry. All the time, so angry. All right, get yourself a get yourself a red? Yeah, get yourself a red. Fine. Spending money on our maintenance staff. See how much cleaning they actually get done. You know, adding this probably adds to all of their cleaning duties. Or maybe it doesn't. I mean, it probably doesn't add. I think this is just being added, you know? Like, nobody's doing this. The game is generating junk. I mean, look, nobody's been in here. We haven't had anybody in here, and yet look at the trash it's building. It's getting more. Let's keep an eye on that. You guys help me out. Keep an eye on this. Do you actually see people using these buildings? And if not, then that means this shit's just being generated over time, right? There's no reason for this to drop if there's nobody here. Oh, I'm figuring you out, game. Which is more than I can say for your maintenance staff. They haven't figured it out yet. Yeah, clean this. Clean all the things. All right. Guys, I'm going to leave this video here. We've established that the game is not perfect. Okay? I'm really hoping, like really hoping that they fix some of this stuff. All right? The two things I really want out of this game. One, I think I can get it. The other, I probably never will. First, I want maintenance cycles on all the objects and rooms greatly increased. I'm talking like triple the time it takes to get dirty. Then at the same time, I want the maintenance workers to become twice, maybe 3 times as effective at cleaning things, because there's just no reason I need 12 maintenance people for a facility this size. It's just stupid to need that many people, especially if I'm paying them at 2 stars, right? Or even 3 stars. All right. The second thing I want, those 2 things are one thing. That's like a maintenance overhaul, right? The second thing I want is more freedom for building. I have to have a big ass building, and if I want to extend this, I can't come a little bit, right? You get these squares. Like, say if I wanted to add like a light, right? See the micro increments I can move these objects? Oh, it's so good. Why not let me move the freaking walls in micro increments? Why does my minimum size for my room have to come way out here? Like, this is like the increments I have to move. It sucks. Because like I could do so many cool things and have things spaced out the way I want, and nope, can't do it. You know what I will give them though, just because? I'm gonna give them the romantic visit center. Does it have to be this big? I don't think it has to be this big. Hang on. So I heard a comment told me how to make rooms smaller. I want to see if this is true. I hold Alt and go like this. Oh, I think the room has to be 8. Oh, you know what? I bet the room has to be the size. Required minimum size is 8 by 8. So I'm not allowed to remove it unless I remove all of it. And even then, I can't remove all of it. So your Alt trick doesn't work. Oh, well. It's a minimum size, 8 by 8, a double bed, the romantic visit center. Wow. Heart figure. Wow. What else can we put in here? A speaker system, of course. Absolutely. Love. Oh my god. A love painting? How is this a love painting? Okay, they're 2 birds. Gotcha. They're love birds. Makes sense. And then we'll put a TV in here. Why is the TV in this section? In the section for this room? You just know it, don't you? The prisoners are gonna need some inspiration. Oh, I'm gonna go to hell for that one. All right, guys, I am actually gonna leave this now. Thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate you. Like the video if you like it. I hope you did. And we'll continue playing this, but I don't know. I'm not gonna promise to play it all the way to the very end and have a huge big prison or anything. The problems that this game has, they are still annoying, and they might get the best of me. It might ruin it for me. I don't know. We'll see. But it might ruin it for me. And it looks like I'm sucking down a ton of power now, which is interesting. I'm not sure about that. We'll have to check that one out too. Take it easy. We'll see ya. Bye-bye.